Welcome back to Phenom Fitness. Today we'll be making a pear cobbler. I start with 8 pears. I peel them with a potato peeler. If you don't have that, then you can just use a knife. This here is one of my favorite desserts to make. I've perfected it over time. I don't use as much sugar as the original recipe called for. But as you can see here, after I peel the pears, I cut off the ends and then I cut them in slices. You could cut them, some people like them diced or smaller, but I like my pieces a little bit bigger, so I'll just go ahead and cut them in slices. After slicing all the pears, I then put them in a big pot. I put the pot on high heat and add 1.5 cups of water. I let this water along with the sugar come to a boil, and then after it starts boiling, I'll let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Now it's time to make the batter. As you can see, I like to use Biscuit. You can use regular Biscuit, but here I like to use the healthy hard Biscuit. Biscuit, I use at least 2 cups, sometimes 2.5 cups. I put the batter in a bowl and I then add enough water just to make it kind of like pancake batter. I also like to add a little seasoning in the batter, so as you'll see, I'll add some vanilla flavoring. I'll add some allspice. You can add cinnamon and make it however you prefer it to taste. I stir it up with a fork so I can get all the lumps out. And I just let my batter sit. Now I'm about to add some cinnamon to my pears as it's boiling and simmering on the stove. Add 3 tablespoons of butter into the oven and let it melt. While that's melting, I'll add a few oats to my batter just to give it a little bit more texture. After that's stirred up and mixed, I'll add that batter over the melted butter. Do not stir the batter into the butter. Let it sit on top. Then add your pears, juice and all. Do not stir the pears into the batter, just set it on top, and as it'll cook, it'll come up through the pears. Add all the juice, and then after you do that, you add it into the oven. You put it into the oven for 45 minutes at 350 degrees. Let that cook, and after that finish, here's the final product, a delicious pear cobbler. Once again, thank you for joining Phenom Fitness. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.
Phenom Fitness.